What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Here to bring you an NFL prediction video on free agent safety Xavier McKinney. I believe he will sign with the Green Bay Packers this offseason. But before we get started, guys, let me know in the comment section down below what team do you believe is the best fit for McKinney in free agency? Is it the Giants or is it maybe someone else? So let me hear your thoughts in the comment section or see your thoughts in the comment section down below. Now let's get into it, guys. So first off, let me say this. This is probably one of the more harder prediction videos I've ever done on this channel. This channel been up for about 4 years now, going on 4 years. I've been doing predictions probably about 2 years or maybe something like that. This one's probably one of the more harder ones. This safety class is locked and loaded. It is stacked to the gills. I can name you a couple of them now, but McKinney obviously being the main topic of this video. Jordan Fuller, Cameron Curl, Quandre Diggs, Geno Stone, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Julian Blackmon, Tashawn Gibson, Deshaun Elliott, Jordan Whitehead, Eddie Jackson, Chuck Clark. Uh, there's more. there's more. There's more name as well, but those are like it's seeming like the running back market where it's just flooded with top guy or with big name, nice players. But the difference is with the running back market, you have good running backs that will take their spot from day one. The safety market, at least as the draft goes, isn't the strongest this year. So most of these guys probably should and will get jobs. The safety class isn't strong at all. But as we've seen the last couple of years as well, a lot of the better safeties in the league end up being kind of later round picks, day 2 picks, and day 2 and day 3 picks. So we'll see where it goes. But the Packers are key landing spots for at least one or maybe two of these safeties. Not sure which one. Obviously, it's a long list to really pick from, but I think McKinney is the guy for the job. You're looking at the Packers and looking at their safety roster, their safety depth chart, and they're going to have 3 free agents right now. All their main 3 safeties from last year, Savage, Ford, and Owens, are all going to free agency. Savage, the more appealing one to keep. He's had an up and down career with the Packers. I think he'll be moving on. I think they're going to let him walk. If they do re-sign him, I still think they pair him with someone else. And, I think it'll be Xavier McKinney. McKinney with the Giants was a great pick, great option. He had good years there. One of the better safeties in football last year. I'm super confused on why they didn't bring him back. Star safety, can do it all, play in the box, has range, tackles. Like, he can do it all. Only thing that kind of messed McKinney up the last couple of years, or this year and really his rookie year, was missing games. He only played in 6 games his rookie season, and I think he only played in 13 games, if I'm not mistaken, this past season. So injuries have been, not terrible, but it have popped up once or twice in his career, but nothing too serious, nothing too major. Except for rookie season, he missed. Like I said, he only played in 6 games. But overall, as a player, 24 years old, still super young, still super talented, still has room to grow as well, and playing the best that he's played last season that we just saw, he looks good. And pairing him with Jeff Hadley's new defensive coordinator in his scheme, because the Packers scheme will change. They fired what's the man's name? I did videos on him in this season. I forgot his name now, but the Packers D coordinator who caught a lot of flack this season, especially from me. I did a couple of videos saying he should get fired, but then he did right his wrong in the playoffs, but obviously too little, too late to have a great performance a couple games. But maybe if they ran the gauntlet and ran the Super Bowl, he could have kept a job. His name was escaping me, but I did videos on him throughout the season here and there. But he was let go. They brought in Jeff Hadley, and he's more of a secondary guy. He specializes with the secondary, and what better player to bring in than one of the best ones in free agency, and that's Xavier McKinney. I think a pretty good contract, 3-4 years, pushing 50 million, 45 million, should get the job done. Maybe bringing him in and drafting one in free agency that also could potentially convert a cornerback to safety, like Cooper DeJean from Iowa, or maybe even Kool-Aid McKinstry. People say he could be moving back to safety or moving to safety as well. Not a lot of foot speed at corner, but is athletic a little bit, but not the foot speed, not really doesn't have the hips either to be corner for some people, some scouts and stuff. So we'll see where that goes. But or they can go to James Williams route, the actual pure safe, the real safeties that are already playing there. But I think the Gene and Kool-Aid McKinstry are good enough to maybe go back to safety as well, and then maybe the better position for them, depending on how things pan out. But McKinney, as I said, I'm shocked he didn't get signed. He didn't get franchise tagged, but he will make some good money. That's dang near. That's dang near guaranteed. It just depends on what team lands him. A bunch of teams need a safety: the Colts, the Eagles, the Packers. But I think Jeff Hadley is the key to bringing him here. Also, they just seen McKinney this past season do a forced fumble against them, play well against the Packers. So I think they saw that game, and I think they'll also do their due diligence on the medicals and all that stuff. But I think McKinney is the guy for the job for the Packers. Like I said, maybe him and maybe even another veteran on a cheaper 1-year deal or something like that, maybe 2-year deal, then still maybe draft someone as well. I think they're going to reinvigorate and regroup in their safety spot and maybe even out of corner as well. Right now, the Packers have about $13 million, not a lot of money, but they can easily make a lot of space, restructuring Aaron Jones' contract. Going on to last year of his deal, they can restructure that easily. Also, cutting often injured tackle David Bakhtiari. That makes sense as well, saving $21 million. I thought they said it happened already, but it didn't. But no, so many false channels, so many giving out so many channels on YouTube and Twitter giving out false information or saying stuff that's definite, but it's not. But I do expect Bakhtiari to be cut. The O-line for the Packers isn't great, but it's pretty good. Guys filled his spot pretty well at left tackle spot. I think he's definitely a goner, maybe going to the Jets to join Aaron Rodgers, which was the rumor last year before he got injured. They were saying, could they trade for him? So I think it's definitely possible and most likely option that he's cut. And then they save $21 million. Then you restructure the contract of Aaron Jones. Then you also save some money there as well. Really bring in, like I said, the corner, the DBs, maybe another running back or something because AJ Dillon is free agent as well. So we'll see what the Packers do in free agency. But I'm literally loving the fit of Xavier McKinney going to the Packers. Do it all guy. Play in the box, play deep. If not McKinney, though, I do have a secondary option. My second favorite option for the Packers, and that's Cameron Curl. Cameron Curl from the Commanders. I like him a lot. Same age as McKinney, both 24. Both play well. Curl to me is a secondary option behind McKinney only because he doesn't have picks. He doesn't get interceptions like he used to. Rookie season, Curl got, I think, 3 or 4 picks, and I don't believe he had one since. McKinney has been a steady player with the interceptions, with the turnovers, all that stuff. Curl, not so much. Good, solid, strong play, but the turnovers haven't really been there as far as interceptions and being a ball hawk goes. So, but he has had a better bill of health than McKinney, so I can see it going either way, honestly. But either those two guys, I think would be great fits. Both can play the free or strong. Obviously, not obviously because it's possible, but I doubt that they get both. It'd really be wild. But I think one will definitely go there, and I think the other will stay in the NFC East and probably go to the Eagles. We'll just see which one goes which. But I do believe one goes to Green Bay, and one of those two guys go to the Cowboys or to the Eagles. Probably the Eagles. They need safety help badly. They cut Kevin Byard. So we'll see where that goes. But I'm banking on McKinney to the Packers, Curl to the Eagles, and that's my bet. But easily it could be swapped, or easily it could be someone totally different for both teams because, like I said, the market for safeties is so robust. It's like, man, like what kind of flavor of safety do you want? Do you want a box? Do you want a strictly box? Do you want a cover guy? Do you want a hybrid? And you have a bunch of hybrids there as well. You have a guy like Geno Stone, who was a top safety in my opinion for the Baltimore Ravens. Where will he go? I'm thinking Seattle. The go back with Mike McDonald. That makes sense there. But like I said, a lot of teams have money. A lot of teams have needs at the safety spot. And, a lot of teams need a hybrid safety as well. So Cameron Curl and those guys, Xavier McKinney, they would be the first ones probably being called on, and with the big money, because they can do it all. So we'll see where it goes. With the Packers, I believe, will get better at the DB spot. And I think McKinney is the guy for the job. So that's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.